Hi, electrical people. Now that all the crybabies unsubscribed because they didn't like me calling them crybabies, now only the good electricians are still here. So I finally pulled off my main panel because people were saying that it was this way and that way, and I was like, you know what? I thought my neutral and my grounds were on the same bus, but it is not on the same bus. So I had a buddy of mine over here, and he goes, look, he goes, whoever did this did it wrong. I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. It's been working for 20 years, but it's wrong. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell what's wrong here. This is the full panel. It's a 200 coming from outside. Here is my ground bus. Here is my neutral bus. They are not supposed to be connected. However, he said whoever put this in right there, there's a little bitty thing that he said they grounded or they bonded your neutral wire to your box. Therefore, this is the same way as my other box. The neutral and ground are together. And I'm like, well, whatever. I mean, I'm telling you. I said, so that make my wiring job worse or better? He goes, that doesn't matter. He goes, I wouldn't have done it this way. He goes, it's not the code. And I, as soon as he said, oh, you got aluminum, I go, I thought aluminum was supposed to have that goopy stuff on it, like that anti-seize or anti-corrosion stuff. He goes, well, yours look pretty good, but he goes, it should have that. And he goes, if you notice anything getting black, you probably want to put that on. I was thinking, why not put it on now? Why should I wait? I'll turn the power off of the main box, come in here, take that apart, and put some lube on it, and then screw it back together. But I'll wait for my good electricians to give me advice. All the crybabies left, I'm sure. So if anybody else sees any other issues, I don't have this panel off much because it's 6 screws and it's hard. And I think it's kind of solid. I don't even know if it's screwed to the wall. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is my neutral coming out, and these two are my 110s coming in. This is a pretty big major breaker, 200 ampere there. And those are all my other little amps. And without looking at my thing, hang on, let me see if I can see which one's the water heater. It's the second one from the bottom. So this one is my septic, and this is my water heater. Somebody told me my septic was 110. I wouldn't have a double breaker if it was a 110. This is my septic turn off, and this is my water heater, 30 amp. This one, the hell's on the other side? Looks like the dryer. So this is the dryer. These two are the furnace. And on the other side, I've got, no, those two are the range and the AC. This is the AC. This is the range. Then I have furnace, and water heater. Furnace, water heater. I got those marked on the panel. So, what kind of issues you guys seeing here? The fact that these white wires are taped black, I'm taking that as a clue they're probably hot. Of course, I wouldn't be messing with anything. This white wire over here, it's got black tape on it. I'm thinking it's hot. That white wire with black tape, I'm thinking it's hot. That white wire with black tape, I'm thinking it's hot. So it looks like I got a lot of hot white wires. Again, I did not do this, people. This house has been here for 20 years. I moved in. I haven't done anything to this box. I ain't added shit. I ain't done nothing. So I don't really see any other problems. I wouldn't even see that little bond right there, that bar that goes back. I wouldn't have known that that was a problem. He said if that wasn't there, I would have what's called a truly independent neutral and ground. He goes, whoever put that in made it to where my ground and my neutral are the same. And I said, pretty much like my other box. And he was just shaking his head. Okay, people. So this is the, now I'm going to take you out to the garage where I put in the panel and I did everything. So if there's anything wrong on that, it's totally all on me. So let's go. Okay, so here's my panel. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Anything wrong with this panel is on me because this is in the garage. I wired everything. I did everything. So nobody can blame anything wrong in here. Go ahead and tell me what I did wrong on this one. Go out there. So those are my, when you just open the door, those are my little plugs. Now let me pull the panel off. So here's my garage panel. I just mounted it in 4x4. I know, 2x4, not that big of a deal. These are the 2 wires I ground buried and brought in here. Doubled them up, brought them out. I got my red and black coming in. Now this one, this box is a little bit different because these are my white wires. And my buddy that looked at this said, dude, you did this one right. I don't have any problem with this one. All my grounds are over here and all my neutrals are here and here. So I'll try to move along here slowly so somebody can find any problems. I'm sure you'll be happy to point it out and tell me how I screwed this up and how bad I am as a backwoods electrician when I should have paid somebody freaking $5,000 to come out here and wire my own barn. So, nothing's burnt up, everything's good. I ran this as an afterthought because I wanted a plug right here. So I just kind of added that as an afterthought. Otherwise, everything else is on these 2 main lines. There was some confusion about whether or not I should ground to the barn. You see down there, right there, I grounded that to the barn. This ground wire comes right up in here. It's grounded through the box and it's to my ground pole down to the ground to the barn, and then that wire goes outside the barn to a pole I hammered in, whatever, 18 feet, whatever, and then attached a ground rod to that. So not only is it grounded here, it's grounded here because this is coming from the main pole, and this ground wire coming out of here is grounded to the box also. So I don't believe you can overground. I know some people are like, yeah, you messed it up if you put too many grounds. You defeated the ground if you put, according to code 250 of the Nash. Shut up, you freaking crybaby. Oh, they already left. I forgot. Only the good guys are here now. All right. So anybody sees any problems with this wiring, feel free to let me know. This is all on me. Nobody's ever worked on this sucker. So anything wrong, I did it. It's on me. Feel free to tell me how I screwed it up. All right. Well, in that there.